Mr. Peculiar, back with more Psychedelic Adventures. Here we are. We've got the creation station here today, and let's see, you want to make some new fresh sounds. What I've done here is I've recorded some sounds out of my little Virus B. We're going to run that through some processes. I've done a couple of other sounds, one from my little microbrute and the other one from my Korg mini log. All different, but here's how the first sound sounds. Very simple. Not very exciting, yes, I know that. How about we go into some of the processes here. So first up, we've got a bunch of different processes that we can run it through. Glitch 2, obvious, we'll skip that for now. Let's jump into the metallizer. What does it do to the sound? Not a lot because I didn't turn it on. Let's turn it on. Good start. Try the flanger as well. Let's load that up. Okay, sounds pretty wacky. Now where things get interesting is when we load our third party plugin. That's the Gatekeeper, Infected Mushroom Classic Gatekeeper. Now this is where it gets good. So we're just going to play around with a few different things and try to get some interesting things out of it. So let's try. We've got the step filter here, which is a filter for Cubase that's a step filter basically. It just chops and changes the sound. Let's turn the other two off. Let's load up a few of the others. Bit of a bit crusher, saturator, roomworks. Let's load them all. And if we put it behind a kick and bass, let's say we like that one, and we'll just render in place. Bounce it out, render with current settings. Bam, we've got a recording of that now. Let's try some more. Same sound, no need to change that, but we will change the gate on the Gatekeeper. I find the rhythmic ones work best, so let's just grab a random one, see what happens. What effects have we got? Let's try a bit of metallizer, turn the flanger off, maybe turn the bit crush off, see what we get. Here we got the roomworks. Let's turn the metallizer off. Now, good to automate the reverb here, so let's put right on. And let's automate the mix on this one. Okay, let's go. Keep it random. What else can we do? Let's try the glitch. I don't think I've got that interesting a sound on here. It's just one that I found that sounded alright. Let's give that a go. Oh, the other one's playing as well. So we can bounce that one out too. Render in place. And let's try one of the other sounds I've got here. What's in this one? Let's take all the effects off. Oop. And we'll take the kick and bass off just for now. Surely we can get something good at that, out of that. Alright, let's just try with the step filter. Now, what's cool about this sound is there's a bend at the end, so if we get lazy we can get some nice pitch pitch changing in there. Let's try a different gatekeeper setting. As you can see, that's the key to that. So we can keep going through these processes, bouncing them out again, and we come up with some crazy new sounds that we probably wouldn't have if we hadn't gone through this process. So yeah, that's the creation station. Now we've got, you know, in a couple of minutes, 3 very different sounds. Let's check them out. First one. Cool. Another one. So I think you'll find that that's a very good trick and a great way to create new sounds and things that you wouldn't have. You know, now we'd go about the process of finding the bits we like and chopping them into a single line maybe. You know, I'm just cutting something random here, but what does that sound like? Too many windows in the way. This is what comes next anyway. So yeah, Cubase Creation Station. That's it for another edition of Psychedelic Adventures with Mr. Peculiar. Hope you enjoyed this one.